Today I'm wearing Eclat by Wille, and hopefully I said the name of this wig right. I think it's a French word, actually. Eclat.
Said as Eclat.
Eclat.
That's what.
Eclat. Eclat. I'm not French. I don't speak French, even though I live in Canada. I tried to learn in school. I'm just not very good with my accents. I just unboxed her. Oh, something fell out. This is a heat-friendly synthetic wig. So that means you can go ahead and change the style if and when you want to. I personally really like heat-friendly synthetic wigs because it means I can treat it like my own hair. I can do things to it. I can fix a curl if a curl is falling out. I can make it straight if and when I want to later on down the road. And the world really is my oyster with a heat-friendly synthetic wig. So I am a fan of that. You guys know I love blonde colors and I love rooted colors because my own bio hair is a little darker. So I just find that it just suits me, and I can easily get an ear tuck and she's going to look natural. So with this color, this is called Pearl Blonde Rooted. So I'm gonna come in really close, show you what she looks like. So this wig is a pearl platinum with dark ash blonde and medium honey blonde mix. Take a look at this root. Just gonna spread away the fibers here so you can really have a look. This is a partially hand-tied cap, and when I take the cap off in just a second, I will show you what that looks like. But I like how you're able to get lots of volume with this wig. I think this little front bang piece is really quite adorable, don't you think? Now, typically my preference, and usually what I wear, I don't tend to gravitate towards bangs that much. Like, I usually don't like bangs at all on myself, but I do like that this is side swept. Now, if you're somebody who loves bangs, you could totally bring it in front of your face, just like this, and you could either use the heat from your hands to keep it there, or you could go in with a hot tool and make it stay there. Because it is a heat-friendly wig, that just means that you're able and capable of doing all sorts of things, making it exactly the way you want it to be. In fact, I do suggest you alter your wigs to suit you and who you are and how you would like to express yourself, because wigs, just right out of the box, at least like when I put them on my head, they never look exactly the way I would want to wear them. I kind of do have to move them about, shake them out, and I do recommend shaking them out before you put them on your head to begin with anyways, because like they've come in a box, so you need to kind of like wake up the fibers. What also I do is I bring my hands into my hair, kind of shake it around like this, and I just find that it just wakes up the fibers and it creates more natural movement, and I like to separate the pieces. So after doing that, like, she's cute. She's really cute. The front piece is 4.5 inches. So let me pull that down so you can really see it. We kind of got it going on both sides here. So this tells me you could really make it a bang that comes straight across if you want, or you can part it and have it more on the side, which is personally how I think I would want to wear it. The crown is 10 inches. The sides are 9.25. The nape is 9 inches. And the weight of this product is really light. Actually so light that I can barely feel it on my head. I think this wig really is a cute style. I want to come up really close here. Like, we're gonna get really close and personal because I want to show you this lace front, because lace front is always so important to people. I want to show you what this one looks like. So here we are up close. And as you can see, my bio hair is sticking out. It's not a big deal because the rooting color is very similar to my own. So what I'm going to do is take my fine tooth comb. You guys have seen me do this in other videos. Don't mind this little bang piece. I'm trying to get it up and away just so I can show you the lace. But I'm gonna run the rat tail comb just down, take out my bio hair, fluff it back so it kind of covers the cap. And that way I can get an ear tuck and bring my hair up and away from my face, and it will look more natural on me. It's better than having my hair tucked in under the cap, where if I was to bring the wig up and over like this, let's say, I don't know if I would ever do this, but let's just say I'm having a conversation with someone and I get stressed out, and so I like reach up and over and I'm kind of like sighing. This is probably the only time I would ever do this, because I have done this before. Well, because I pulled it out in front of the cap, you're not going to notice, you're not going to see anything. But if I had left my own bio hair stuck inside the cap, then you would see the cap over my bio hair, because my bio hair would be underneath it. Does that make sense? That's why I pull my bio hair out. Now, if you don't have bio hair, guys, don't feel like you have to do this. It is absolutely not necessary to make this wig look good on your head. It is made for people with lots of hair, with little bits of hair, and with no hair. And depending on your situation, I would just recommend customizing it to suit you. If I didn't have any hair at all, I wouldn't feel the need at all to bring my hair out, because I wouldn't have hair to bring out. My hair wouldn't be showing when I pull it up and away, right? It wouldn't be stuck under a cap. So just because I have little bits of bio hair that come so far forward, you see this? Comes forward. I have to pull it out, because that's the only way to make it look extremely natural on myself. Now, I don't do this every morning with my wigs, guys. Like, if I'm just gonna go out walk my dog or going to a grocery store and I just don't feel like doing it, I'm not gonna pull my hair out. I'm not gonna take the extra 2 seconds. It really doesn't take long. It can take 2 seconds, but sometimes I don't want to do it and sometimes I don't do it. The only reason I do it is to show you guys for this video, and also if I'm like going to an event or I'm going to a business meeting and there's the possibility of me, doing this at all. Maybe I want to wear my hair up. Then, yes, I would absolutely do this, because it's taking the extra step just to make it look more natural on me. But you do not have to do this at all. This wig was made to be glueless. It was made to suit a variety of people, and it feels good on the head. Not gonna lie, it does feel good. This pearl blonde rooted actually reminds me of Shaded Biscuit in the Raquel Welch line. Fairly similar shades, so maybe that's why I like it so much, is because I'm used to wearing Shaded Biscuit. We have this lace front, and she has brought the highlights right up to the front. Let me see, let me do a quick test. Okay, there are some dark knots, but the majority of them are the light blonde being brought right up to the front, so you don't see too many dark knots. But there are a few, but they're so tiny that you don't notice them. You'll have to take my word for it. Like, you can even see the lighter pieces that they brought up, and there is a lot of them that she's brought up to the front. Just when I flip it over and I have it against my hand here, of course my camera doesn't want to focus on it, but there are a few dark knots, but there's not enough for me to complain about it, and there's not enough for me to think that somebody's gonna notice it. So I'm cool with the way it looks. The lace front is extended, so it goes into the ear tab here. That's really a beautiful touch. I love it when wig companies do that, because I just like the extra flexibility that I have in moving my hair back and forth. It makes it pretty seamless going into the ear tab, so love that. And then also there's this big monofilament top, so this whole section is where it's going to look like scalp when you part your hair in the section. So that's massive, right? Like, you have a huge parting space. I'm running out of hair. I'm so pregnant. I'm due like now. Like, I should be giving birth right now. Watch, I give birth after this video. That would be funny. It's just a waiting game now, guys. And then we've got a partially hand-tied cap. All of this right here is hand-tied, which means the fibers are going to move really naturally, and this is a really comfortable cap. I can say that because of how light the density is on it. It really doesn't feel like too much hair. When I had it on, like, I felt like it was full enough that I still felt voluminous and beautiful, but it wasn't overpowering and it didn't make my head hurt, and it wasn't like weighing me down and making me feel like, oh gosh, I'm wearing so much hair. It doesn't feel natural. I also didn't feel like I had helmet head. I feel like just out of the box, the way it came, I felt like it looked pretty good on me. You guys tell me if it looked like I had helmet head, but as far as like I could feel and I could tell, I think it looked pretty good. And then the back here is the velvet nape of the neck with the adjustable straps, so you are able to bring them in tighter if you need the wig tighter, or loosen it if you need it a little bigger. Now the cap size is said to be a petite average, and I did feel that. So when I put this wig on, it was over top of my wig grip, and I can say that I enjoyed wearing it over top of the wig grip, whereas some other styles by Wille I find are tighter, and I don't actually have to wear a wig grip at all. And if I did, it would be like way too tight on my head. But I found that with this one, it's not too tight on my head with the wig grip. So that means if you have a larger head than me, and you don't have a petite head, you have an average head, then you would fit this, in my opinion, because it's fitting me and I'm wearing a wig grip and I have a petite head. So that's good news for all my average wig wearers out there. The link to where I got this wig is down in the description. So just expand the description there and click on that link if you want to look at all the other colors. I know that Wille has an espresso mix wig, which is a really dark wig. There's a dark chocolate mix. There's the Bernstein mix that I'm also like dying to try. I feel like that would be really pretty for fall time. And yeah, just go down to the description, click on that link and check out the other colors. Thank you guys so much for being here again with me today, and I will see you next time.